Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm going to show you guys how to iron on wood with your mini Cricut Easy Press. So let's go ahead and get started. The supplies that you're going to need for today's project is a wooden sign. You can have one that's already painted or you can paint one yourself. If you're painting one yourself, you're going to need some paints, a paintbrush, and I've already pre-cut out my HTV iron-on design. You can find this design linked below. You're going to need a mini iron so it'll fit inside your wooden sign. Today I'm using the mini Cricut Easy Press. You're going to need some paper to put under your sign if you're painting it. If you're not painting the sign, you don't have to worry about this. You can find signs like this that are ready to paint at your local craft store. So the first thing that I did was painted these beads. Now some people will actually remove the beads and paint them and then put them back. I didn't. I just kind of took my paintbrush and went up and down the beads, which you guys will see here in just a second. Now the paint that I am using today is kind of like a chalk paint. So I would highly recommend that over like an acrylic paint because that is more of a thicker, where the chalk paint almost kind of goes into the wood. It doesn't, but it's definitely not like a thick layer like an acrylic paint. So I highly recommend for this project that you guys check out like a chalk paint. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm using that same gray to paint the where the HTV iron-on is going to go. So I'm doing that part first. Make sure that you get your edges along the inside and all of that. So I'm just painting that, and then I'm going to go around it with my next color. If you're doing it all one color, just keep going. So I let that completely dry, and then I added on this layer. So I'm going all the way around. Now the one thing that I would have personally changed with this sign was I would have taken that blue on the inside. So I would have actually taped it off or painted the blue first and then did the gray part, if that makes sense. So I would have done the inside edge with that blue. And another thing that I did after the fact of this sign is I took some white paint on those beads and lightly brushed them to kind of make it look a little bit more rustic or vintage, if you will. So I'm just quickly going all the way around my sign, all the way around the edges. You don't have to do anything to the back side, and carefully going around where my beads are and all of that kind of stuff. Once your sign has completely dried, you are ready to apply your HTV iron-on. So you're just going to get it nice and centered where you want it. Double check yourself. And then you're going to take your little mini iron, and here is the huge tip for you. This is going to be your game changer when it comes to applying HTV. You're going to have it on number 1. Normally we bump that thing all the way up to number 3. You want a nice low temp when it comes to applying HTV to painted wood. So you're just going to go all over this. It may take a little bit longer than it usually would if you were just applying it to wood without paint. If you have any problems like this and something's not sticking, just go back over it and do a little bit more, and that's it. So this is a super easy project, and now you guys can apply HTV to wood and not have any issues when it comes to paint. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.